In today's explosive episode, we're unraveling Nostradamus' spine-chilling predictions about King Charles III. With recent news of his health battle, could these ancient prophecies predict a tumultuous future for the British monarchy? Dive into the mystery and discover what fate may lie ahead for the royal family. Don't miss out as we connect the past, present, and future in this thrilling analysis. Who was Nostradamus? Michel de Nostradam, better known as Nostradamus, was a 16th century French astrologer renowned for his prophetic predictions about the future. He published his book Les Prophéties, or The Prophecies, in 1555, in which he wrote numerous cryptic predictions about future events, many of which have proven to be accurate so far. While his writings are not always precise, cryptologists and experts have interpreted several predictions that have come true, including the 9/11 attack and the Great Fire of London. Nostradamus also had a unique connection with the royal family, as he had accurately predicted Queen Elizabeth's age and the year of her demise as well. For this reason, his prophecies regarding King Charles carry significant weight among experts, many of whom believe they are likely to come true at some point. Early abdication of King Charles. The first and most significant prediction that resurfaced following King Charles' cancer diagnosis suggests that he would be forcibly removed from his rule. Only 18 months after ascending to the throne following Queen Elizabeth's passing in 2022, King Charles received a diagnosis of prostate cancer. Unfortunately, this diagnosis came after his recent surgery for benign prostate enlargement. While specific details about the cancer have been kept confidential by the royal family, the news has sparked widespread concern and speculation among both the public and experts. British author Mario Redding, among other experts, has interpreted one of Nostradamus' predictions from the book The Prophecies, which states that the King of Isles will be forcibly removed from power. The statement has fueled speculation that Nostradamus may indeed be referring to King Charles of the United Kingdom, which encompasses the Isle of Wight. The phrase King of Isles driven out by force in one of the quatrains is interpreted as a prediction of King Charles's potential forceful abdication, influenced by various factors such as civil unrest and upheaval. However, some other experts also believe that while the prediction of King Charles's reign coming to an end may prove accurate, it may not unfold exactly as foretold. They argue that it is unlikely that King Charles will be forcefully removed from power and suggest alternative scenarios, such as him stepping down due to poor health or a lack of desire to continue ruling. Whatever the scenario will be, the fulfillment of Nostradamus' prediction regarding King Charles' abdication wouldn't be entirely unexpected. After all, the renowned astrologer and fortune-teller has accurately foreseen several royal events in the past, including Queen Elizabeth's age and the year of her demise. But despite his track record, there are still some skeptics who doubt whether Nostradamus' prediction about King Charles will come true. They argue that Nostradamus did not specifically refer to King Charles in his legendary book, suggesting that the statement about the King of Isles being abdicated was actually about a French monarch. I guess only time will tell what will really happen. Prince William's takeover. Now, following King Charles's cancer diagnosis and the resurfacing predictions about his potential abdication, speculation regarding Prince William's premature takeover of the throne has gained widespread traction among the public. This speculation suggests that Prince William may become the crowned king before his anticipated time. While it remains unclear whether Prince William's rule was specifically predicted by Nostradamus, experts have drawn this conclusion from the fact that William is next in line to the throne. In the event of Prince Charles's abdication, someone would need to step in as the next king, making Prince William the likely successor. As the 41-year-old Duke of Cambridge, he currently holds the position of heir apparent to the British throne, while King Charles is currently pretty active in ruling the country despite his diagnosis. Some experts have made the shocking suggestion that it won't be long before his rule will be over as the crowned king of the United Kingdom. This idea is also backed by Prince William's growing interest in rulership, according to his close ones. Prince William's friends have reportedly told the Daily Beast that William is looking into the different aspects of his future reign of the country and expects to have more influence and control than his father. What do you think? Is he preparing as an heir apparent would? Or is he stepping up his game because he knows he will soon take over? Prince Harry's rule. While the notion of Prince William's ascension has gained popularity amid theories about King Charles's potential abdication, one of Nostradamus's predictions suggests an alternative scenario. The complete prediction about the King of Isles being removed from his rule in his Book of Prophecies reads, "King of the Isles driven out by force, replaced by one who will have no mark of a king." The latter part of the sentence has sparked widespread speculations about Prince Harry assuming the throne, since we all know that he is not only ineligible to become the next monarch, but has also willingly renounced his royal duties, opting for an independent life in the United States. But the prediction that King Charles would be replaced by someone who is not anticipated as the next ruler has led many to speculate that Harry may be the one to assume the throne. After marrying American actress Meghan Markle and breaking the tradition of marrying inside the royal family, Prince Harry announced his intention to quit the royal lifestyle altogether and live a normal life in the U.S. This decision created heavy controversy in the media, and his relationship with his family, particularly his father, became strained as a result. However, upon learning about Charles's cancer diagnosis, Prince Harry rushed to the country via private plane to be with his father. This sudden return has provided some backing to Nostradamus's prediction about someone without the typical characteristics of a king replacing Charles. Author Mario Reading has interpreted the prediction as suggesting the shocking possibility of Prince Harry's rule in the future, although this remains unlikely at present. The baffling royal prediction has sparked various interpretations among different groups of people. Some believe that while the prediction of King Charles's abdication may hold true, the notion of Prince Harry ascending to the throne is unlikely. After all, the next in line for the throne is Prince William, who has been groomed his entire life as an heir to the British throne. Another faction speculates that Prince Harry's potential takeover is linked to Charles' forceful removal from the crown ship. They suggest that the country's civil unrest will eventually lead Charles to step down prematurely, naming Harry as the next monarch instead of Prince William. Given Prince Harry's recent return to the country to meet his father after years, this theory somewhat holds credibility. However, there's a third speculation that suggests that Prince William will indeed replace King Charles, but his own rule will be short-lived, with Prince Harry taking over soon after. If Nostradamus's prediction about Prince Harry replacing Charles as the next monarch proves accurate, it would mark an interesting chapter in the history of the royal family, King Charles as the last king. This prediction is often referred to as the misinterpretation of the same prediction that mentions the King of the Isles in quatrain 1022 of the prophecies. It has led some experts to suggest that Nostradamus may have hinted at a change in the governmental system in the United Kingdom. The origins of the British royal family can be traced back to the 10th century, when the kingdoms of England and Scotland consolidated from the petty kingdoms of Anglo-Saxon England and early medieval Scotland. Since then, the monarchy system has been firmly established in the country, with the royal family's rule stretching back centuries. However, people started speculating that Nostradamus's prediction could indicate a shift in the ruling system. The phrase, "someone with no mark of a king taking over the government," might be about someone from outside the royal family, ending the royal rule in the country. If this were to occur, King Charles's reign would mark the end of the monarchy system and the royal family's rule over the country. Following the fall, a completely democratic government might take its place. But despite the monarchy facing a number of challenges in recent years, most experts dismiss the possibility of a complete governmental shift in the country. According to them, Nostradamus may have predicted King Charles's removal from kingship. But prophecies do not necessarily imply a systematic change of government in the United Kingdom. It's also because the monarchs currently hold considerable power and influence over the country, and there is no significant opposition to them that could lead to their ousting from the government. However, it's uncertain whether opposition may emerge in the future, and only time will reveal whether King Charles will be the last king of the United Kingdom, or if there are more monarchs to come. Royal scandals and downfall. Nostradamus has indeed predicted the falls of kingdoms and monarchies on multiple occasions in his renowned book. While he never specifically forecasted the downfall of a particular ruler, Many have linked his prophecies to the realm of the royal family, particularly to the current rule of Charles. The prophecy suggests that the kingdom will be torn apart due to controversies and scandals, and although it remains somewhat ambiguous, many have interpreted it in relation to King Charles. This interpretation stems from the ongoing speculations and rumors surrounding the deteriorating health of King Charles and concerns about his ability to effectively govern as a result of his poor health. It is also interpreted to mean that there will be scandals and troubles within the monarchy, which will lead to its eventual downfall. Well, this speculation holds substantial backing since the controversies within the royal family aren't anything new. We have all seen Prince Harry's controversial marriage with Meghan and the rumors of Prince William's affair with Sarah Rose Cholmondeley in 2019. Not only this, but King Charles has himself been involved in a few controversies in the past, the most notable one being his divorce from Lady Diana in 1996, following a series of public embarrassments. Some experts suggest that by the end of 2024, the intensifying controversies within the royal family may spiral out of control, reaching a point where they are beyond King Charles's ability to manage. As a result, he may decide to step down from the throne prematurely, economic collapse and civil unrest. The speculations about the economic decline in the country resurfaced along with the prophecies of Nostradamus following King Charles's diagnosis of cancer. In case you don't know, the economic situation in the United Kingdom has been pretty challenging of late. Because of this reason, a lot of people have been linking Nostradamus's prophecies about the kingdom's downfall to the growing economic and social challenges under King Charles's rule. The unavailability of King Charles to oversee the state affairs, which included monitoring the economic situation, also played a part in fueling these speculations. People are assuming that the deteriorating health status of King Charles, especially after his cancer diagnosis, would keep him out of operations for a while, and the situation may lead to even bigger economic challenges and civil unrest in the country. But again, these are just speculations based on the vague prophecies of Nostradamus. And there's no way to know for sure whether the United Kingdom will face civil unrest and economic collapse or not. What's your take on this? War and conflict. In one of his quatrains in the prophecies, Nostradamus writes, "At the end of the war, the great powers change. Near the coast are born 3 beautiful children. They will ruin the town when they come of age. They will change the kingdom, and they will not see it grow anymore." Now, despite King Charles having 2 children instead of 3, some experts have linked this prediction to his rule, claiming that it will be short-lived following a war. According to Mario Reading, this prediction indicates that the children of the king will ruin his kingdom at the end of a war. And while Nostradamus failed to get the number of children right, the rest of the prediction might actually come true. Yet another shocking prediction of Nostradamus, which has lately been linked to King Charles' rule, reads, "Blood will be spilt, and the crown will be lost." This can also be interpreted to mean that there will be wars and conflicts during King Charles' rule, and all of it will lead to the end of his reign. Despite the United Kingdom's lack of direct involvement in any kind of war for a while, people are still confident about this prediction, indicating King Charles's rule, claiming that the country's peaceful circumstances might turn turbulent all of a sudden. It also means that even if the country doesn't engage in international conflict, there is speculation that social and economic collapse could lead to civil unrest and potentially result in King Charles being ousted from power. However, taking a more realistic view of this prophecy presents a rather different perspective. Not only has the United Kingdom avoided international conflicts for decades, but there also haven't been any significant internal troubles in the country. Given this track record, it seems unlikely that the country would experience a period of war before King Charles's eventual abdication from the kingship. What's important to note is that while some of Nostradamus's predictions may actually relate to Charles, the factor of exaggeration is also at play, with experts linking all kinds of royal predictions to him. Religious upheaval. The interpretations of religious upheaval and unrest occurring in the country are based on yet another vaguely worded prediction by the French fortune teller. One of his quatrains reads, "Princes and lords are held captive in prisons. These will, in the future, by headless idiots, be received as divine prayers. Experts have linked this prediction to the rise of a rebel religious group, which is referred to as headless idiots in Nostradamus's prophecy. These people will start a revolt against the royal family, eventually taking over Buckingham Palace and taking King Charles and his family captive. That's a pretty shocking prediction, to say the least. Some other people have claimed that the group will not be a religious one, but rather atheists and agnostics, and the entire prophecy is a metaphorical statement hinting at the downfall of King Charles's rule. As a matter of fact, there has been a significant rise in secularism and atheism recently, not only in the UK, but in the entire world, and the Catholic Church has been weakened. However, it's not very clear whether these prophecies actually belong to King Charles' rule, since this decline in church attendance has been happening in the country for a while. Apart from that, some people also believe that these prophecies have already been fulfilled during the 18th century French rule, when the French monarchy was overthrown during a massive religious upheaval in the country that lasted from 1789 to 1799. The event is popularly known today as the French Revolution. This shows how hard it is to figure out what might happen and what already happened among Nostradamus's shocking prophecies. Natural disasters. Interpretations regarding catastrophic natural disasters occurring during King Charles's rule are also based on prophecies by Nostradamus, but that seemed to lack substantial backing. In his book, he hinted at an unfortunate event possibly happening because of a climatic disaster. The prophecy reads, "Very great famine through pestiferous wave," and the experts are linking the word wave with tsunamis, destroying the country's crops and leading to disease and starvation. As a matter of fact, the last time a natural disaster struck the United Kingdom was in the year 2022. The storm named Eunice claimed 3 lives and injured many others. Although the event did not lead to extreme catastrophic circumstances, experts are saying that it wouldn't be a surprise if something similar happened during King Charles' rule, this time with fatal consequences, as per Nostradamus's prediction. Interestingly, Nostradamus has been able to accurately guess a number of catastrophic events in the past, including the infamous fire in London in the year 1666. That is certainly in no way reassuring, isn't it? But despite this, a different group of people anticipates that the prediction may not be specifically meant for King Charles, since there's no implication of him or the United Kingdom in the prophetic text. There's also a chance that the prediction might have been already fulfilled during a different rule of government in the past, because there have been numerous catastrophic storms that have destroyed the entire agriculture, not only in the UK, but throughout the entire world. Rise of a New World Order. The notion of an entirely new world order taking a rise originates from Nostradamus's predictions concerning powerful figures and global transformations. Some individuals speculate that he may have foreseen the emergence of a global government or a new world order during King Charles's reign. This idea has also been linked to the United Nations and other organizations that have been accused of trying to create a new world order or government. There are numerous interpretations attributed to this prophecy, as predicting a new world order implies the possibility of a significant conflict similar to previous world wars, potentially resulting in King Charles losing his kingship. According to some analysts, this prediction may hint towards a significant geopolitical conflict resulting in a single government rising to govern the entire world. The prophetic texts contain phrases such as combat and naval battle and red adversary, leading many to interpret the latter as referring to communist China, particularly given its recent emergence as a global power. Is there a major global conflict around the corner? And if so, would it really end in the emergence of a new world order disrupting the current one? While these questions may hold significance to some, connecting them to the rule of King Charles is still pretty speculative and seems to lack credibility. Technological advancements. In addition to all the negative predictions surrounding King Charles, such as the end of his rule and the possibility of him facing premature abdication, interpretations have highlighted positive prophecies during his reign as well. These claims suggest that there will be significant technological advancements during King Charles's government, particularly in areas such as space travel, artificial intelligence, and robotics. While these technologies have already been seeing notable progress in recent years, one can't dismiss the possibility of an even more remarkable boom during King Charles's rule. Supporters of this notion believe that the year 2024 could prove revolutionary for the United Kingdom in terms of technological advancements. However, on the other hand, some experts have dismissed this prophecy, arguing that it does not have anything to do with King Charles's rule. They claim that many of Nostradamus's predictions regarding technological advancements have already come true in the past, such as the moon landing and the emergence of the internet. For this reason, linking these prophecies to King Charles in 2024 may not be the most sensible approach. Medical breakthroughs. Yet another positive prediction that has been linked to King Charles is the possibility of major medical breakthroughs during his reign. Some of Nostradamus's writings include texts such as healing and cures, particularly during the rule of a royal king. These vague prophecies have led many experts to believe that King Charles would prioritize medical advancement and that significant medical breakthroughs might occur during his rule. This prediction also gained substantial backing after King Charles' own diagnosis of prostate cancer. Experts believe that this diagnosis may actually lead him to do something for his own cure, resulting in a massive medical breakthrough. While scientists in the United Kingdom have been already achieving remarkable feats in the field of medicine, it sounds interesting to keep an eye on this sector during King Charles' rule, since something way more advanced might come to light in the near future. But, similar to many other vague prophecies of Nostradamus, this one also lacks clarity, and a faction of experts believe it has nothing to do with King Charles's rule. Only time will reveal whether the interpretations of these Nostradamus predictions prove to be true or fade away as mere speculations. And these were some of the shocking prophecies of the great French astrologer regarding King Charles III. Which one did you find the most interesting? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And for more such interesting videos, take a look at the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.